Guys, thanks for coming over. My name's John. I am the chef over at The Perfect Dinner. And for you today, I am going to be doing a couple things with jicama. Jicama is a root vegetable, kind of like a turnip, grown in Mexico. So today I'm going to do a fruit salsa, a coleslaw, and a Italian salad. The first thing I'm going to do is a coleslaw. For the coleslaw, I use mangoes. I like to use the golden mangoes, the smaller mangoes. They're a lot sweeter. So to save time, I already cut that, so I'm just going to throw that right in the bowl. The next fruit I used was kiwi, so I'll put that in the bowl as well. The next fruit I used after that was little pineapple, so I'll put that in the bowl as well. Obviously jicama, because that's the centerpiece. Little strawberry. And then finally a little finely chopped red onion and red pepper. After I do that, I'll just take a couple limes, cut those in half, add that in. Little cilantro. And I'll go ahead and throw that in the bowl as well. Little salt. Little pepper. Little lime juice, obviously, because we're doing a salsa. And the key to this, surprisingly, which is somewhat odd, is sangria that I reduced down to make into a syrup. So that'll add a little tartness and a little sweetness at the same time. Then we'll take a jalapeno. You can take the seeds out if you want. It'll make it a little less hot. Just finely chop that. Throw that in. Give it a little mix. And there it is, a nice fruit salsa. The next thing I'm going to make is a Asian coleslaw with jicama. Instead of using cabbage, the jicama is going to play the part of the cabbage. And if you haven't seen it, this is a jicama. It has a nice skin around the outside, wood on the inside. So what I'd like to do is, this is already in half. I'll just take my knife and run it around the skin. After I do that, I'll take the piece I cut, take that off, and I'll thinly slice this. Once I've done that, I'll stack it on top of each other and thinly slice it again. The next thing I use for my coleslaw is a orange bell pepper. Doesn't have to be orange, I just like the color. It'll add a nice flavor. So I'll take that, and I'll do a nice fine julienne on that as well. The next thing I will be adding to my coleslaw is green onion. Take the roots off, and what I like to do to the green onion, just to give it a little more height, is instead of slicing it this way, to slice it somewhat of an angle. That way you'll get a longer piece, and you should get it with every bite of your coleslaw. So I'll go ahead and add that in as well. And then I have an Anaheim chili pepper, which has a little bit of spice, but not too much. So for this, what I will do is, I'll just cut it in rounds, really thin rounds. And I'll go ahead and throw that in the bowl as well. To make the dressing for my coleslaw, what I like to do is a little bit of pepper, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, a little bit of soy sauce. Don't have to add salt on account that the soy sauce will pretty much be all the salt that you need. A little bit of olive oil. Touch of lime juice. And a little Thai chili paste. So if you want to make the dressing ahead of time in a bowl, you're more than welcome to. But if you put everything in with your ingredients, you just toss it with a glove or your hand or tongs. Pretty much do the same trick. So that's the coleslaw. I'm Italian, so I couldn't do a demonstration without doing a little bit. I had to. So I'm going to do an arugula salad with jicama, peaches, and a little red onion. So in the bowl, I just have a little arugula that I washed, trimmed, and cut up. For the dressing, super simple. It's just a little olive oil, a little bit of lime juice, salt, and pepper. Toss that. So you put that on the plate, right here in the middle. The next thing I'll use is a little red onion. I'll very thinly slice that. Put that back in the bowl that I made the dressing in. A peach, quarter the peach, and then I'll cut into eighths. And that will go in the dressing bowl as well. That's gonna get tossed with a touch of the dressing. Then that mixture is just gonna go right on top of the salad. And then the last thing is just a little Parmesan cheese that I'll put right on top. There it is. A couple light summery things with Hippocampana.